This house believes that music should be integrated into every classroom learning session. Music plays an important role in our daily life, from entertainment to emotional expression. Music affects how we feel and think. However, the question is, should music also be a permanent part of classroom learning? Is it beneficial or could it actually interfere with academic session? Music is something we encounter almost every day. It accompanies us studying, relaxing, and even expressing our emotions. For many people, music is not just some entertainment, but also a source of motivation. To discuss this issue, we have two panelists supporting the motion and two opposing it. Each side will present their argument and share their perspective on whether music should be integrated into every classroom learning session. Before we start, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Raina as moderator 1, and I'm Aurel as moderator 2. And let's start with right side for pro panelists.
Okay, so my name is Muhammad Wildan as a first pro panelist.
Shabuana as a second pro panelist.
And then we go to the left side for the cons panelists.
My name is Lucky, as the first coach panelist.
And my name is Aksar as a second cons panelist.
And let's begin with the first speaker from the pro side.
Thank you, moderators. I firmly believe that music should be integrated into every classroom learning session because it enhances students' cognitive and emotional development. Music stimulates the brain and helps students process information more effectively, making learning more engaging and enjoyable. Studies have shown that music can improve memory, retention, and concentration. When students listen to music while learning, especially instrumental or educational music, their brains become more active and receptive. This increased brain activity helps students stay focused for longer periods and better understand the material being taught. Additionally, music creates a positive learning atmosphere. Many students feel stressed or anxious in academic environments. Music helps reduce this pressure, allowing students to participate more confidently and comfortably in the class.
I would like to build on the argument. We should support inclusive education. Every classroom consists of students with different learning styles. Some learn best through sound, rhythm, and repetition. Music helps raise this talent more effectively. Furthermore, music can encourage creativity and motivation. Learning through music makes lesson more interesting and memorable. Subjects such as language, history, and even science concepts can be explained creatively using some or background music. Therefore, integrating music into every learning session help create a balance, engaging and student.
Thank you. Atau musik as it I strongly oppose the idea that should be integrated into free classroom learning session. First, music can be distracting. Not all students can focus while music is playing. For some, it improves their thinking process, especially during problem and solving or reading. It is repetition should prioritize clarity and focus. Music produce students an ability to concentrate if it becomes an obstacle rather than a support.
I would like to add another perspective. From a practical standpoint, teachers face time, constraint, and curriculum demand. Integrating music into every lesson requires preparation, resource, and additional time that not all schools can afford. Moreover, not all subjects or learning situations are suitable for music. It takes serious discussion and laboratory experiment require silent and full attention. Therefore, music should be used selectively and not individually.
Thank you to both sides. And I feel like I want to ask a question to the pro team. How would you address the concern that music may distract certain students and reduce their concentration?
Okay, thank you. That is a reasonable concern. However, integration doesn't mean constant or loud music. Teachers can choose appropriate types of music, such as a soft instrumental sound, and adjust based on the students' responses. This way, music supports learning rather than distract from it. By being selective and flexible, teachers can ensure that music enhances concentration while still respecting students who prefer a quiet environment.
I would also like to add that teacher can give student option. For example, music can be used during subject activities like group work or creative tasks rather than during class.
Now, to the comfort team, do you acknowledge that music can have positive effects in some learning contexts?
Yes, we do. Music can be effective in certain situations. However, our objection lies in making it mandatory for every lesson, which removes flexibility from teachers and students. Different subject and learning objectives require different teaching approach. For tasks that demand deep concentration, silence may be more effective than background music.
Education should adapt to the subject matter and learners have to follow a fixed rule.
Okay, this was such an interesting discussion, and we are now approaching the end of our panel discussion. Today, the person has argued that music enhances enjoyment, creativity, and emotional well-being in the classroom. Meanwhile, the contraside has emphasized of focus, practicality, and flexibility in educational settings. Ultimately, the question remains whether music still be a constant element in learning or a supportive tool used when appropriate. We hope that this discussion has provided a valuable insight into the role of music in education. Thank you to our panelists and audience for your time and attention. This concludes our panel discussion. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum.